can change. Poverty can be changed if man is changed. Illness can be changed if man is changed. Disease can be changed if man is changed. The world can be changed if man is changed. There was a girl here in America belonging to certain southern district who was suffering from polio. Wilma Rudolph, a black girl. I think most of you know about her. All the doctors said, you can't put one single step in the normal way. You must use crutches and execute your mobility. There is no way out for you, Wilma. So this is the type of the situation that all of us may be caught in our life. Now I expect this Wilma. Indian sages tell Wilma, oh Wilma, you need not be crestfallen. You need not be dumbstruck. You need not be startled. It may not be possible for you to remove your leg and implant a new leg in its place, but it's quite possible for you to see that the problem that is created in the leg due to some disease, polio or whatever it is, can be very well overcome provided you change your mind. If you change your mind, the disease will go. A new leg will be born. Change your mind, a new leg will be born. Change your mind, a new brain will be born. Change your mind, new riches will come to you. Change your mind, new power will gather around you. Change your mind, a new world will be created for you altogether. This is how the Indian rishis meant. When they said it's possible for you to change the outside atmosphere by remanipulating the internal forces of which you are made. For this, for manipulating the internal forces afresh, they devised a plan. The plan was to have mantras discovered and to have these people initiated into those mantras so that by deeply contemplating upon these mantras, a new type of mind would be created. After all, mind is nothing but thought. Mind is nothing but thought. And it's possible for anyone to change his thought if one thought is put in constant and intense touch with some other thought. This is the psychology. People that know something about mind can very well understand this. It's possible for you to change your mind. Mind is something like a featureless solvent, like water. Put anything, put any solvent into that featureless solvent, which is colorless, tasteless, odorless, as we study about that in our chemistry. Put anything into water, water will absorb into itself the feature of the one that is put into that. Whatever may be the color of the solute, water will absorb that. Whatever may be the taste of the solute, water will absorb that. Because for itself, it doesn't have any feature. Similar is the case with mind. Mind is featureless. It doesn't have color. It doesn't have taste. It doesn't have smell. It doesn't have any feature, any characteristic of its own. So any thought that is put in intense contact, yes, it is put in intimate contact with the mind, mind will absorb the features of that into itself, and as it goes on absorbing more and more into itself the features of the one which is in contact with the mind, mind will gradually become a new type of mind, and a new type of mind means a new type of man. After all, man in essence is mind and nothing else. All these things are prelude to by directly entering into the subject of today's discussion. The role of mind. Whatever may be the type of mind that you may be having now, it's possible for you to change the mind. You can create a new mind. And creating a new mind is the basic and fundamental purpose behind all education as per the educational philosophy of ancient India. I do not know what educational philosophy America is following. Of course, today's India is not following this principle. It is moving in the opposite direction. I am a speaker from Indira Gandhi National Open University to speak on the subject on FM radio about the subject Indian education system as it is and as it should have been. It is in Kannada, of course. Bharatiya Shikshana Paddhati. Iruvudu, irubekadaddu. On this subject, I have been delivering lectures constantly every week. Weekly lectures are being delivered. As far as the ancient Indian educational philosophy is concerned, change the mind and a new man will be created. Creating a new man is the sole purpose of every educational process. It is in Sanskrit known as Dvijatvam. Put some samskaras into him and create, initiate Dvijatvam in him. A new birth will be given to him. Give him a new birth. See, Hinduism gives an occasion, an opportunity for every human being to have another birth, because the first birth was not in his hand. He could not select the parentage. After all, we can't select our parents. It is not a democratic process. It is in the hands of the fate. but you need not regret upon that. Whatever may be the parentage that you are born into, oh man, how much freedom is given to man in Hindu philosophy, you see. This is what Krishna meant when he said in Bhagavad Gita, Uddharer Atmanatmanam, Atmanam Avasadiyet, Atmaiva hi Atmano Bandhuho, Atmaiva Ripuho Atmanaha. Here, Atma means mind. O Arjuna, Uddharer Atmanatmanam, your Uddhara is in your mind. That means your elevation is in your mind. Atmanam Avasadiyet, your decline is in your mind. Atmaiva hi Atmano Bandhuho, your friend is your own mind and no one else. The true friend of you is your own mind. Your mind is your true friend. Atmaiva hi Atmano Bandhuho, Atmaiva Ripuho Atmanaha. Really, your real enemy is your own mind. No one is your enemy if your mind is your friend. And no one is a friend of you if your mind is your enemy. Duryodhana had so many friends, but his own mind was his enemy. Ravana had so much strength, but there was no strength in the mind. So much of external strength was there for Ravana. So much of affluence was there for Ravana. Seeing the affluence of Lanka, Lakshmana was prompted to tell Rama in the course of Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana, oh Rama, such an affluent city this Lanka is. What a rich city this Lanka is. Why should we not shift our capital from Ayodhya to Lanka? Why should we not shift our capital? Lakshmana, after all, is not as wise as Rama. He thinks material affluence is the parameter. That is the criterion for everything. But Rama, being highly sensible and wise, he knows the subtleties of dharma. Rama Vigrahavan dharma. He knows the subtleties of dharma and therefore admonishes Lakshmana saying, dear brother, you don't know what is the worth of Ayodhya. You may not be having material luxury there, but there you have real luxury. What is that luxury? You have men of most exalted character there. You don't have a Vasishta in Lanka. You don't have a Sumitra in Lanka. You don't have so many such great people in Lanka. They are all there in Ayodhya. That is the real property of any state. That is the real property of any society. Men of most exalted character. Highly evolved men. So as far as that is concerned, Lanka stands no comparison before Ayodhya. So we should better go back to Ayodhya only. Because Ravana had every type of affluence. He was ruined. When Chanakya was returning to his Gurukula after installing Chandragupta on the throne, after the completion of his successful mission, as he was returning back to his Gurukula to leave everything, all political affiliations, political engagements to Chandragupta and engage himself in the tapasya, as was the case with every Brahmana during those days. Many of his disciples, they said, Bahuparag. They gave shouts of victory to Chanakya, Chanakya Bahuparag, glory unto Chanakya, victory unto Chanakya. Slogans were shouted. Chanakya said, why do you shout slogans in my name? I have not made Chandragupta the king of India, nor have I made Navanandas to lose their kingdom and ruin themselves. I am not responsible for that. Their sins, the weak minds of Navanandas ruined them, and the samskaras of Chandragupta installed him actually on the throne. I am nowhere responsible. There is a lot of meaning in this. We must never blame anyone for our lords, whether it is good or bad. If anything has befallen you, never blame anyone. One guru, one shishya was accusing everyone of some or the other thing, always. Guru observed this and said, Shishya, don't do it. See, one finger is accusing those people, whereas 3 fingers are accusing you. Can you observe me? You are accusing everyone with 1 finger. Can you see it? See, 3 fingers are accusing you. Who is responsible for the lords that you have? Don't accuse anyone, accuse your own self. Man is the creator of his own destiny. You are the creator of your destiny, says Lord Krishna. So, with a weak mind inside, whatever may be the strength that you have outside, that will not be of any use. If you have a strong mind inside, whatever may be the impoverishment that you observe outside, you need not pity yourself. You need not regret. You have the potentiality of achieving whatever you want, but that potentiality might have not come to manifestation yet. That is all. What after all you need is to apply that mental strength upon some force, upon some field, whereby you can achieve anything that you want in that field. So, all our basic focus, our fundamental attention